Relational trauma changes the biology in the body. If the memory does not remember the trauma, the body remembers it. Again, relational trauma can change the biology of the body. If the memory does not remember the trauma, the body will remember the trauma. It's in the body. So I'm Lily, and I am founder of Detox Naturally Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group, so if you're not part of the Facebook group, come join us. We are amazing. So actually, I posted this on our Facebook group, and we had quite a few comments. But what I want to mention is that we have a lot of trauma from the past that we carry with us in the body. And if you see people like walking like this, totally, you kind of like they carry trauma in the body. And then again, if the memory does not remember it, the body will remember. So it's very important to address the trauma. It's crucial. It's 50% probably of the healing process. So 50% it's the body, with we are healing through herbs, vitamins, and all natural remedies. But if you want to detox naturally, if you want to heal naturally, and the other way is by addressing emotions. Emotions are crucial. We not only carry emotions from our own past, we carry our ancestors' emotions in the body, and that needs to stop. It's very important to address emotions, okay? And for example, if as a kid you had some trauma as a child, usually what happens, it's either imaginary or it's a big, I do a lot of emotional trauma work, and I work with people that were like traumatized, like abused, and all kinds of issues, like real, very real emotions, okay, emotional trauma. And the idea here is to remember it, and not only remember it, but address it so you can heal. Because what happens, it stays in the body, it stays there dormant, and when there is an event or a circumstance that will trigger that particular trauma, we are exploding because that trauma is not being healed. So it's very important to go into the past, focus on that particular trauma, surface it, address it, heal it by letting go, by using different protocols and techniques. I use the cutting of cords method, but I usually use my intuition. I use a lot of intuition. And when I work with people, something just comes out of nowhere. And I usually take people very deep into their emotions as children. And then they surface a lot of emotions. They start remembering some emotions that are carried with them to this very present moment in time. And what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. If we do not address that trauma, that's probably hidden, because let's face it, who wants to deal with trauma? Who wants to deal with emotions? It's very hard. We just want to usually we can push it away, pretend that it doesn't exist, and we suppress it even more. And that's bad because it keeps adding, it keeps circulating in your body, in your cells, in your mind, in your memory. And then when it explodes, when it gets triggered, it's not good. It becomes like a volcano. A volcano is not good. It needs to be addressed. So that's what I posted in our Facebook group. And people ask, how do you heal relationship trauma? And I just mentioned it to you. Okay, so you work with emotions, you cut cords with the detrimental emotions, you address them instead of being suppressed, because some people pretend that everything is perfect, nothing exists. Yet they're very angry, they're frustrated, they have a lot of issues, they cannot heal because emotional trauma, it's not addressed. Now we can heal, for example, in my detox program, which is a few weeks program. So 1 week addressing the liver issues, and then the second one we're addressing the parasites. We address mindset, we address the natural remedies and herbs and foods and so on and so forth. But we also have a different module, just one very specific module. We are addressing the emotions, because we are holistic beings and we cannot just take some supplements and then voila, we heal. No, we need to address the mindset, we need to address the emotions and get rid of some detrimental emotions that are stuck in the body for many years, a lot of years. And when we heal the physical body, we heal the emotions, and vice versa. When we heal the emotions, we heal the physical body. So both work hand in hand. I believe that 50% are emotions, 50% is the physical body. So if we work on both, we heal fast. Okay, so people are saying, Rebecca is saying, I started doing the trauma release exercises. That's release exercises. I also teach in my detox program. And she's saying that she's been amazing. She feels amazing so far. Things have been coming up for her, and she started journaling her experience. Journaling, it's such an amazing tool to work with emotional trauma. Journaling. Buy a journal, write every day. Keep writing and writing and writing. Ali was saying that PTSD therapy it's a great modality, and she's been doing it for 4 months, and it's been helping her a lot as well. So people are saying that 100% true. Ashley is saying that she had 2 sessions of somatic energy work that has helped her move and release more tension than any other medical method that she tried so far. She tried massages, PT, physical therapy, muscle, Botox injections, and so on. And she said that this one helped her really, really great. So also this is very important what she's saying here. Thank you, Ashley, for saying that. That's amazing. Also, it took her years to realize that I had a capital T trauma. So it took her years to realize that she really had a trauma. There's a lot of people that I work with, they don't even realize that they have a trauma. They come, oh, Lily, I want to heal, but what's going on? I say, you have the trauma? No, I don't. The first thing is like once you realize, once you do the work, the deep work, because you go into layers and layers and layers, deep layers, you realize, oh my God, I didn't even know that I had that trauma. Even for myself, I'm just doing a lot of introspection and meditation. Yesterday, during the full moon, I did some really, really powerful introspection, and I just like something got triggered in me, and I realized a moment in time when I was in high school, the teacher was extremely verbally abusive, and that was back in Romania many years ago. So it's not in the United States of America. I grew up in Romania, but the idea here was that God rest his soul, he was a great teacher, but very, very harsh and verbally abusive. So I loved math. I used to love and do all the exercises and solve problems. But whenever he was asking me to go to the blackboard and present the information and do the exercise in front of everybody, my mind would get blank, and my mind would freeze. So I remember that he was like really aggressive, verbally aggressive, and he even like told me, get out of my class, this is what you're doing, it's call me names, and it was bad. But I had to work through this. Even right now, I remember that I used to be traumatized. When the math class would come the next day, I remember that I had nightmares. I couldn't go to sleep. I couldn't even sleep well because I was thinking all night long about what was going on, what was happening in the class. So it haunted me for many, many years. And yesterday I just realized it's around full moon, a lot of emotions will surface. And I just realized, oh my God, I have to heal that issue. I really, really, because something triggered that particular thing. And I was like, oh my God, I have to cut the cord with that teacher. And I have to focus on the beautiful things, and realizing that what's in the past is in the past. Why would I carry it with me? So we carry bits of traumatic experiences in our bodies. And we are here to heal them, because if you heal, you feel so much better, you feel liberated, you feel free, you feel amazing. So that's about the emotional trauma. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Again, my name is Lily, and I have a lot of tips and information in this channel. Make sure that you're coming to our detox group, which is, by the way, is private, and stay tuned for my detox programs that come once in a while. I usually take a lot of women in our groups, and then we do a lot of work together, and women just love it. Actually, we just finished our live class, and we have a beautiful graduation, and then people were coming with all kinds of hearts, and then we were celebrating and with the mantras, and then it's a very, very amazing community, and people heal, people detox, people have amazing results. Like, they lose weight, they work on their minds, they work on their emotions, they melt, cellulite disappears, toxin disappears, liver are being cleansed, they form relations. Great. We are a beautiful detox family, so stay tuned. When the program becomes available, you want to be in that program. Okay, so again, my name is Lily, and cheers to your health. I'll see you in the next video.